Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers next 2 weeks. Taylor's medical update, Steffy rocks Forrester, Ivy and Hope's mistake. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers for the next 2 weeks, October 28 to November 8. Reveal that Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, will have a lot to say after finding Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, on the verge of some passion. During the week of October 28 November 1, Brooke will grill Hope about her latest romantic development, and she'll no doubt question Carter's motives when it comes to supporting her daughter's line. Meanwhile, Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, will take matters into her own hands when it comes to grabbing her own chance at success. Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Thinswood, tried to pump the brakes on Ivy's dreams, but Ivy won't give up. We'll see Ivy take her jewelry line proposal to Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., who may grant Ivy's wish, especially with Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, and Eric Forrester, John McCook, in her corner. Back with Brooke, she'll hurl serious Steffy-related accusations during a confrontation with Ridge. Brooke may argue that Carter is right about Steffy's personal issues getting in the way and accuse her of plotting Hope's misery. Later, Ridge will meet up with Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Buddig, who'll have some news regarding her broken heart syndrome. It sounds like Taylor may receive some lab results from Dr. Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, so stay tuned to see if she'll give Ridge positive updates. Back with Hope, B&B spoilers say she'll make a huge mistake during a showdown with Steffy. Things will get out of hand as Steffy confronts Hope over Carter's support for her line. Steffy may eventually put the puzzle pieces together on Hope and Carter's romance. That may be the last straw after all Carter's gutsy behavior lately, which has certainly riled Steffy up. Carter will spend some time at Il Giardino with Deacon Sharp, Scene Cannon, and Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, so he'll have a chance to see Sheila's witch costume and sample her tasty Halloween creations. Carter will also make some predictions about Hope and the amazing things he plans to help her achieve, but Steffy's about to strike back. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Steffy will let rage take over as she puts her Forrester power to good use. We'll see Steffy make a shocking move as co-CEO that causes chaos. And Ridge will shock everyone just as much by going along with it. Will Steffy remove Carter from his COO spot? Will Carter learn he's fired or at least demoted at Forrester Creations? If Carter's out, Hope's line could be canceled just as fast. It's not looking like there's much hope for either of their futures professionally, but Hope and Carter's romantic chances could remain intact. During the week of November 4 to 8, fans will see the fallout of Steffy's bold move and Ridge's backup. Brooke may throw a hissy fit and drive Ridge even further into Taylor's arms. As for Carter and Hope, they may finally surrender to temptation once they drown out all the distractions. Hope and Carter might vow not to let Steffy get them down, despite how bleak things look. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say the next 2 weeks will bring plenty of excitement, so stay tuned. The coming weeks in the bold and the beautiful are set to deliver some shocking moments for the Forrester family, as well as for those entwined in their ever-complex web. From family turmoil to professional shakeups, here's what fans can expect from Taylor, Steffy, Ivy, and Hope as secrets, mistakes, and unexpected updates ripple through Los Angeles. Taylor's medical update. A shocking revelation. Taylor Hayes has been through her fair share of emotional and physical turmoil over the years, but recently she seemed more like her old self, strong, determined, and capable of handling anything that comes her way. However, a recent health scare has left her unsettled. After some concerning symptoms, Taylor seeks out a checkup, hoping it's nothing serious. As As Taylor waits anxiously for her doctor's call, her mind races through the possibilities. The results come in, and although she initially tries to brush it off as minor, the news shakes her to the core. She shares her diagnosis with Ridge, who, though shocked, vows to support her through whatever lies ahead. The couple's shared history reignites in the wake of this revelation, and Ridge can't help but worry about her health. Taylor, however, is determined to downplay the situation, not wanting to cause concern for Steffy and Thomas, both of whom have their own troubles. But it won't be long before this medical update becomes a catalyst, not only for Ridge and Taylor, but for everyone in the Forrester family. Steffy rocks Forrester Creations with a bold move. Meanwhile, Steffy Forrester has been laser-focused on making big strides at Forrester Creations. With her strong sense of vision and direction for the company, she's ready to lead with a bold new strategy, one that even the most seasoned employees wouldn't dare dream up. However, her ambition also brings with it some difficult decisions. During a major board meeting, Steffy drops a bombshell that leaves everyone, including Ridge and Eric, in shock. She proposes a restructuring that would significantly impact several key figures in the company, especially those closest to her. Her decision even sparks tension with her brother Thomas, who feels the changes may be targeted toward him. The situation intensifies when Steffy announces that this restructuring will involve a closer alliance with a rising competitor, bringing in new talent that could threaten established figures like Hope and Ivy. The move isn't only controversial, but has the potential to shift alliances within the company. Some, like Brooke and Eric, are uneasy about the shakeup, while others, including Ridge, seem cautiously optimistic. Yet Steffy is unyielding, determined to leave her mark on Forrester Creations, even if it means upsetting her family to do it. As the dust begins to settle, it's clear that Steffy's bold choices are only the beginning of her transformation as a leader. Ivy and Hope's shocking mistake. While Steffy is making strides, Ivy and Hope find themselves on shakier ground. Recently, the two women collaborated on a high-profile project, determined to push the brand in an edgy new direction. But as they juggle their complex personal lives with the demands of work, mistakes start to creep in. They're under tremendous pressure, and in a crucial moment, a simple miscommunication spirals into disaster. During a high-stakes fashion show, Ivy and Hope realized too late that they made a critical error in the design lineup. Instead of highlighting Forrester's signature elegance, they accidentally present a collection that is far more experimental than the brand's loyal clientele is accustomed to. The audience's reaction is tepid at best, with several prominent fashion critics unimpressed by the departure from the classic Forrester image. As the show unfolds, Ivy and Hope are left scrambling backstage, frantically trying to salvage the situation. Their stress leads to a tense confrontation where each blames the other for the oversight. Hope accuses Ivy of being too distracted by her personal life, while Ivy retorts that Hope's constant obsession with the Logan Forrester rivalry is clouding her judgment. The argument escalates, revealing hidden resentments that have been simmering for years. Despite their best efforts, the damage is done, and the fallout threatens both their careers. The blunder is especially painful for Hope, who has long been striving to earn her place in the Forrester empire without riding on her family's coattails. But with the pressure mounting, she begins to fear that this setback could push her further from the inner circle she desperately wants to be a part of. And as for Ivy, the strain on her professional reputation only intensifies her underlying insecurities about belonging within the Forrester family. Ridge and Brooke, torn by family conflict. As tensions flare within the Forrester family, Ridge and Brooke find themselves in the middle of it all. While Ridge is caught between supporting Taylor through her medical concerns and helping Steffy with her vision for Forrester Creations, Brooke's loyalty to Hope pits her against Ivy and Steffy. The once solid foundation of Ridge and Brooke's marriage starts to show cracks as they each prioritize their children's struggles. Brooke becomes increasingly vocal about her disapproval of Steffy's plans at Forrester Creations, especially as she watches Hope deal with the fallout from her mistake with Ivy. She begins to view Steffy as a direct threat to Hope's future in the company, and this perspective colors her every conversation with Ridge. Ridge, meanwhile, tries to maintain his neutrality, but his worry for Taylor begins to influence his decision-making as well. The couple's arguments grow more intense, with Ridge pleading for Brooke to understand his daughter's vision, and Brooke demanding that Ridge put Hope's interests first. As they clash over their children's futures, they're both reminded of the decades-long Logan-Forrester rivalry, a wound that may never fully heal. Taylor's secret and the family's fate. Taylor's medical diagnosis remains shrouded in secrecy, with only Ridge aware of the details. But as her symptoms worsen, it becomes clear that Taylor won't be able to hide her condition for much longer. Steffy and Thomas are bound to learn the truth soon, and when they do, it will no doubt change their perspectives on their family's priorities. Taylor's condition could also serve as a wake-up call for Steffy, reminding her of the importance of family even as she strives for professional success. Will Steffy decide to soften her approach at Forrester Creations to maintain the peace, or will she continue with her bold plans, willing to risk her family's unity for the company's success? Meanwhile, the rivalry between Hope and Ivy reaches a boiling point, with each woman now seeing the other as a direct obstacle to their success. Both women are on a collision course, and the stakes couldn't be higher. They're both aware that only one of them can remain in the company's good graces after this debacle, and neither is willing to back down. Final thoughts. In the next 2 weeks, the bold and the beautiful promises drama, secrets and betrayals as the Forrester family faces challenges on all fronts. Taylor's health scare brings up old wounds and fears, while Steffy's audacious plans rock Forrester Creations to its core. As Hope and Ivy's mistakes unravel their relationship, and the rivalry between the Logans and Forresters heats up, it's clear that the future of the Forrester family is far from certain. Will the Forresters and Logans find a way to bridge their divides, or will these new challenges pull them further apart than ever before? Only time will tell, and fans will be on the edge of their seats to see what unfolds.